Hi, my name is Maya, and I was born and brought up in India until one day Mom's cleaning agency found her a job in the USA. I was excited about the idea, but when we got there, I felt like an ant in a giant's hand. Don't forget to like and subscribe. When we got to our new house in the US, I had several massive suitcases filled with all the clothes I designed using Mom's old saris.
I told you to cut down on your baggage.
I can squeeze them in somehow. After an hour of organizing my room, I went outside to feel the American breeze. That's when I saw a pram rolling across the road and a car speeding toward it.
Somebody, help!
I leaped into the air and got the pram, strolling the woman's baby safely to her.
Oh, thank you so much. I owe you.
No, don't worry about
Call
that.
that number or come to the address.
When I looked at the card, I was blown out of my mind. She was the CEO of the best designer in USA. Her designs were a big inspiration to me. But when I showed my mom the card, she wasn't happy at all. Tomorrow, I am going to meet her and show her my designs.
Tomorrow, you will go to school, and when you graduate, Raj will marry you. The end.
I have told you before, I'll choose my husband, not you. The real end. With that, I walked away from her. The next day, she enrolled me in a nearby school, and I wasn't even nervous until I walked in and realized how tall everyone else was. When the girls approached me, I almost puked because their dress and color combination was blindingly outrageous.
I am Lisa. Everyone new here has to join my fashion club. Or you roll with the unpopular kids.
I'd rather roll with the unpopular kids than join a Barbie doll club.
What? I'm a student to the best fashion designer in the world!
Well, either you're a horrible student or she's a horrible teacher.
You're dead meat!
It wasn't my intention to make her angry. It just happened. But I didn't dwell on it much because the next day, Mom announced my 17th birthday would be celebrated at a really fancy restaurant. Seriously, did you hit the jackpot?
Just get anything.
Who are you and what have you done to my mother? I ordered food as Mom asked me to. It felt too good to be true that my mom would lavish money like this. And it was.
Hope the food was as tasty as it was expensive.
I knew you were too cheap to pay for this.
Dear, Raj just wanted to celebrate with us.
At this point, I was desperate for Mom and Raj to stop this marriage stuff. So I said and did the craziest thing. Did I tell you, Mom, that I have a boyfriend?
What?
I turned around in my seat and grabbed a random young guy about to walk past our table. Babe, we're right here. Help me out, please. You're late.
Yeah. Traffic.
Meet my boyfriend.
Hi, I'm Denver.
My mom glared at the hand like it was a snake, and Raj got up with a red face.
I have had enough insults from this little girl.
Then maybe look for an older girl. Like, for example, my mom. Raj went redder in the face and stormed away from the table.
Raj, please wait.
With them gone, I could finally focus on the guy, and he was such a beauty. Thanks, and sorry for that.
You owe me one.
The restaurant door chimed to indicate someone coming in, and Denver's eyes went wide when he glanced toward the door. Sure. Maybe later
And you have to repay it now.
Then he grabbed me and kissed me smack on the mouth.
My stalker is here. Please, play along.
Denver, who's this?
It was the bad fashion sense girl, aka Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. She's my girlfriend.
Oh, if it's not Miss Big Mouth!
We should go now.
You didn't have to kiss me, and I don't think it's nice leaving her that way.
Sorry about that, but Lisa just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Still,
Hey, she was mean to you too.
return evil to no one. I imagined Lisa standing up at the deserted table with a face full of soup, and I felt pity for her.
Whoa, you're bold as well as kind? Nice.
I am going back in. A black limo pulled up just then, effectively distracting me.
Well, that's my ride. I'm Denver, by the way, and thanks for today.
Thanks too. I am Maya. I watched in astonishment as he slid my phone out of my hand and typed in his number, calling his phone right after.
Gotta hurry. See you soon, Maya.
After he left, I made my way home, where the tension between my mom and I was like a freaking tornado. But thanks to Denver, I didn't have to brood about it. After we met, he and I were always conversing on the phone or via text till we met up a week later.
My stepdad calls me bro, not son. What's wrong?
It's just a text.
You have a boyfriend?
What? No, it was my mom. She cut off my allowance. I was hoping to get a sewing machine with my savings and what she was supposed to give this month.
You make clothes?
To my surprise, he looked pretty excited when I talked about my talent and when I showed him some of my sketches. He literally whooped.
Woo! This is... Maya, my mom has to meet you.
What? Why?
Come with me, like, right now.
Denver's house was a gigantic mansion. It could swallow our house 100 times over. Once we got inside, he called for his mom.
Mom! The answer to our prayer is here.
My jaw fell to the ground in shock when his mom came out. It was May Morriff.
It's you! Finally!
What? You know her?
I invited her here. She's the girl that risked her life for Jim last month.
She's the one who got Lisa off my neck last week.
They looked back at me with stars in their eyes. May's was the most sparkly when Denver told her I could design too. She then looked my sketches over and beamed at me.
Mamma mia! These designs are wonderful. Would you like to work with me to create a new fashion line? I'll richly reward you.
What? Haven't you been so happy you fainted? That's what happened. The next weekend, May took me to her fashion house and introduced me to her team of aspiring fashion designers. I was shocked to see Lisa amongst them. She glared at me all through the introduction.
All right, theme for today, wedding gowns.
Like everyone else, I quickly began work on the material I had been given. It was a white wedding gown, and some hours later, my colleagues were staring at it.
This dress is hot.
Thanks.
Cool.
Smiling, I looked over to where Lisa was, and she seemed to be having difficulty with her design. Need help?
Not from you.
Suit yourself. Soon, it was time for our lunch break, so we filed out of the workroom. Some minutes after eating, we returned to the workroom. I saw my gown and screeched. Who threw black dye on my gown? I knew it was Lisa. She didn't even hide it with the big smirk on her face.
May Morriff is coming in 5 minutes. What will you do?
Staring at the black that streaked the dress, I got an idea. I grabbed several colors of dye from the dye cabinet. In minutes, I turned the white wedding gown into a rainbow-colored gown. Almost everyone was gaping at the dress when May Morriff walked in.
Mamma mia! Who did this? Maya, you are going places.
I was overjoyed. When work closed for that day, I was prepared to go home when Lisa blocked the doorway.
Truce?
You tried to ruin my dress.
But it turned out to be a beauty instead,
She was right. In fact, May had given me the go-ahead to lead the team in designing a line of clothes that would be under my chosen designer name. It was with that excitement that I said what I shouldn't have. Denver and I aren't even dating. I went on blabbing about everything. I should have known it would come flying right back at my face. After that day, Lisa glued herself to me. We would go to the fashion house together after school hours, and she even helped me lie to my mom when she asked me why I was always home later than usual. One day, Lisa and I were at the school gate waiting for a cab to take us to our workplace when a guy in all black pulled up in a brand new motorcycle. Denver?
Hi, girls. Surprised to see you two together?
We're friends now.
Maya, can you and I hang out today? There's this really cool arcade.
How I wanted to say yes, but Lisa gripped me even tighter than as if to warn me.
She can't. We're going to work.
Maya, say something.
Maybe next time? Denver looked at me for what felt like forever, then shrugged back on his helmet.
Be careful who you choose as friends, Maya Jai.
You said you weren't dating. What was that?
We weren't, but maybe he wants us to.
You big fool!
Well, needless to say, she reverted to being a jerk. Days flew by, and soon, the day for the runway show was just a day away. As this was my big day, I saw it fit to tell my mom what I'd been up to. Mom, I have to tell you something.
Like how you have been a lying, disobedient child?
Mom!
Your pink-haired friend told me everything.
It felt like my legs were stuck to the floor. Lisa. Mom,
You step out of this house, don't come back.
This is my lifelong dream. And if you want to stand in my way, then maybe you can throw my bags out when I'm back.
Maya!
To get my mind off worries about my mom, I threw myself into work that day. Soon, all my colleagues left, and it was time to close. Hey, can I stay a little longer, please?
All right, but I have to stay. My mom told me to lock up.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hurry up, one-eyed pirate.
Denver, I am sorry about the last time. I just couldn't leave her there.
It's okay. I know how manipulative Lisa can be.
Why do you hate her so much?
She's just bad news. Anyway, how can I help?
Working with Denver was a sweet experience. Soon, it was dark.
Come on, I'll take you home now.
I am not even sure I have a home anymore.
What do you mean?
I told him everything and begged to stay here. The building had some suites and a stocked fridge I could survive on. Denver reluctantly left, promising to come back early tomorrow morning. The next morning, I went to the studio where the dresses were kept, and I almost fainted with what I saw. All the dresses were shredded at the hem, and Lisa was in the middle of shredding the last one.
No one was supposed to be here!
Lisa, you just destroyed all of our hard work with a pair of scissors. Why?
Because I hate you!
I'll call the cops.
You have no proof.
Are you sure, Lisa?
Denver,
Lisa was arrested, and May Morriff was in pieces.
I'm done for! What do we do, Maya?
I don't know. Staring at the ruins of my hard work and the thought of Mom not welcoming me home combined made me tear up. But before I could let out a wail, Denver took my hand.
If you could turn a stain on a dress to a glamorous design, you can do some magic here as well. I believe in you, Maya Jai.
His soft words sent a boost of confidence through me, and I suddenly got an inspiration. Hey, we can turn the shredded parts into ruffles. To illustrate, I made a really quick sketch.
Awesome!
Cool!
Wow! But we have so little time!
Perhaps I can help?
Mom!
20 years ago, I tried to be a big shot singer, and I failed. I just wanted to protect you from the same heartbreak I felt then. But honey, your story doesn't have to be my story. I'm so sorry.
It was my first time to hear that. It made sense now why she had been so adamant against my dreams. Well, want to come and rewrite your story with me?
I would love to.
Everyone got to work. We completed the designs in a few hours. The crowd went wild with excitement when the models got on stage wearing the beautiful dresses. Everything was like a sweet dream, with my mom now rooting for me and Denver cheering right beside her.
Maybe after this, we can make the boyfriend-girlfriend thing official?
What?
Hey, you think I'll take any random girl out? Please, say yes.
Of course, I will say yes. But first things first.
And if my son plays his cards well, my future daughter-in-law, Maya Jai!
Thanks to May Morriff's opening words, I was red as a tomato throughout my address. After I graduated high school, May gifted me my own fashion house and boutique, and I moved my mom and me to a bigger, better house. Told you to pack as many suitcases as you could, Mom.
Oh, Maya, this bedroom alone would swallow our former house.